Party people, hi there. Hi, welcome back. I'm Pessy. I'm a certified personal trainer and a nutrition coach. Basically for today's video, I wanted to show you guys some healthy dessert snack ideas that I've been making consistently and I'm obsessed with and everybody around me is obsessed with. I'm really excited for this. For this past entire year, I just started getting obsessed with trying out different healthy sweet treats. All on my TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest is just full of different healthy sweet treat recipes and ideas. And I love making them because they're all just super easy, quick, and just clean ingredients I feel good about eating. And I think it's really helpful because I've grown to have a sweet tooth after my meals, just craving something sweet to have. This just really helps me be able to stay on track with my nutrition while still enjoying a sweet treat and not feeling like I'm restricting in any type of way. That's why I love making these healthy sweet treats, and I always recommend them to all my clients. So I just wanted to share some of my favorites that I've tried out of all the hundreds of different ones that I tried this year. I'm gonna go over my 2-minute cake mug recipe, edible brownie batter, and edible brownie batter oat peanut butter cups. It's a mouthful, but all these recipes are kind of made with all the same similar ingredients, so you can really mix and match different batters together to make different things. Let's just get into it. First things first, I'm gonna start out with making some date caramel, which is optional. I mean, all this is optional. You do what you want to do, but I like adding date caramel to a lot of these recipes. So all I'm gonna do is get some of these dates and I'm just gonna pit them. To pit them, I just slice it open like this. I take the pit out and that's it. I'm just gonna pit all of these and put them all into this cup. While these dates soak in the boiling water for about 10 to 20 minutes, just so they can get a little softer, I'm going to show you the literal best recipe I probably found this year. The healthy 2-minute mug cake, which I literally am obsessed with. And ever since I've discovered it, I've made myself a 2-minute mug cake at least once a week, usually 2 or 3 times, because it's just so fast and easy. It's just so fun to have ready-made stuff on the spot like that. So let's get into it. Today I'm gonna show you 2 different cake mug recipes that I've tried that I like. These are gonna be the cups I'm using. We got Timothy Chalamet and an I Love You cup. So we're gonna use 1 banana in each mug. I basically discovered these mug cakes and tried making them a bunch of different ways with a bunch of different ingredients. And I'm gonna be honest, it tastes good, usually regardless of what I switch up, because the base is usually the same. I'm just gonna show you my 2 favorite ways. I'm just gonna grab a fork and mash both of these bananas. So your banana should just be about this consistency. It doesn't have to be perfect, obviously. If you don't want any banana chunks in your cake, then you can mash it up as much as you want. Then I go in with PB2, and you can just use peanut butter too as well. That's okay. I like using the PB2 in them just because I like how the powder makes the cake texture more cakey. 2 tablespoons of PB2 to each of them. And I'm just gonna mix that. I'm adding a little bit of maple syrup to each, just for some added sweetener. The bases of both these cakes are the same. Now is where things start to get a little different. I'm gonna add vanilla extract to only 1 of them. Now I'm adding around 2 tablespoons of almond flour to each. The one that I added vanilla extract to is gonna get 1 egg white. As the one that did not get the vanilla extract is gonna get 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. So I don't know if you can see, but this one's already kind of becoming more of a brownie batter type of situation, whereas this one's a runny cake. I'm just getting some dark chocolate chips and adding it to both mugs. Mixing the chocolate chips to both of the cups, and I added some extra chocolate chips to the top of this here one. Now all that's left to do is popping them in the microwave for 2 minutes each. I'm just gonna make this date caramel really quick while it's in the microwave just to get it over with. So to make this date caramel, the dates, oat milk, a tablespoon of maple syrup, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt. And we're just going to blend it all together. Here we got it. The date caramel is made and ready, which I'm gonna be using in the upcoming recipes. But it's so good. And you could blend it more if you want it to be smoother. I like it at this consistency, but you can blend it more if you want to. So here we got the cake mugs. This is what they look like when they come out of the microwave. The chocolate chip one. Let's get a little bite. This one is like more moist and fluffy. This is like the brownie one. This one is a little more dense because that's how I like the brownie to be. Rich, dense, and chocolatey. This is what my two moods are whenever I'm in the mood of a cake. I took them out of the mug just so that you can kind of get a better sense of what they look like. Texture reference. And you can eat this with some ice cream, some whipped cream, some Greek yogurt on top is a great healthy option. Eat it plain with fruit. Oh my god, so many possibilities. You can take out or add in ingredients, but I'm so thankful for finding this recipe. I'm just enjoying it right now. We're gonna make the edible brownie batter right now to make the little peanut butter oat brownie cup thing. But the edible brownie batter on its own is a great sweets recipe if you just want to eat that. I'm going to start that off with peanut butter. All of the measurements are going to be in the description of this video. I might put them up on the screen. I'm not sure yet. But I'm not following the exact measurements because I need to like double up on this one since I'm going to be making more than usual. I'm just kind of going to eyeball it. I'm gonna add in a half a cup of almond flour, and you can just use whatever flour you want. Half a cup of cocoa powder. And a fourth a cup of coconut oil melted. I think the coconut oil is like the most important ingredient for this recipe. Not the most important, but it's like the glue. Already look at that and see. This is like the edible brownie batter. I also added in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. But look at that. This is like the brownie texture. Oh my god, I love this so much. This already is a great sweet treat. You could go pack this up and leave it for you to eat. We're gonna make something great with this. Alright, putting the edible brownie batter to the side. I'm gonna grab another bowl, and now we're just going to make some oat topping. A cup and a half of oats, some maple syrup, vanilla extract, coconut oil, 2 tablespoons of almond flour as well. I mixed 2 tablespoons of PB2 with water just to get a liquid consistency. You can just use regular peanut butter. I'm just using PB2. Mix all of this to like this kind of consistency. Or you can like pack it down. I'm gonna grab some cupcakes. Oh my god, these are literally my favorite sweet treats I've ever made. Ever. The mug cakes are my favorite when it comes to like time wise. It's like the easiest thing to make. I love how it's just all in one mug. So all we have to do now is put a layer of the brownie batter at the bottom of the cupcake, and then followed by a layer of the oats on top. And we're just gonna do that to all the cups. For the final touch, Putting some melted chocolate on top of each one. We're gonna get some coarse sea salt and just sprinkle each one of them. I swear, adding coarse sea salt is literally so detrimental to this being the most amazing snack ever, because you need that like salty taste to get like that Reese's Cups feel. And then we're just gonna pop them all in the freezer. I think the brownie batter peanut butter oat cups are ready. So let's do a little reveal of how cute these are. Oh, I think it needs a little more time, but these are freaking amazing. For this last one, we're going to be making, I don't even know what to call it, like a peanut butter date bar, I guess. So let's get to it. Okay, for this one, I'm gonna start with using the rest of my PB2, which I would say is about like probably like 3 tablespoons. I'm just trying to get rid of it since it's almost done anyway. Every time I use PB2, you can just use peanut butter or nut butter, like almond butter, whatever is your preference. But we're also going to use peanut butter in this. So we're using PB2 and peanut butter. We're going to add about a half a cup of almond flour. Coconut oil melted. Start to mix that up. This pan, I'm putting this like parchment paper inside. I just started using parchment paper recently because my shit kept getting stuck to the pan, but I'm gonna be honest, like I guess I just don't know how to use it that well because I have a problem getting it into the pan. Like, why won't it stay there? I don't know. We're gonna put the date caramel that I made from earlier on top of the peanut butter layer. Top it with some melted dark chocolate. Some sea salt. And then we're gonna pop it in the freezer and let that freeze. And I have to go to work, so I'm not gonna be able to wait for this to freeze, but when I get back or tomorrow, I will finish this review. Got the goods. This is what she looks like. Let's cut her up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, everything is healthy in moderation. There is no good or bad food. There's just different needs, and everybody's optimal nutrition will look different. So just don't compare yourself to other people. Make choices that make your body feel good, that make you feel proud of yourself. Please, if you try any of these, let me know how they are. I know I freaking love them, and everybody who I make them for loves them too. So I hope you enjoyed. That took a while to make them all at the same time. I think I cured my sweet tooth for the next like 3 weeks. Like, I don't want to look at another piece of chocolate for a while, but watch me when I get back from work tonight. I'll literally go and eat one of these cupcakes. Oh, remember to breathe deeply and live mindfully.